Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Montrose Matters. We have a fun little group in studio today, and I could hardly restrain myself from laughing, but I'm going to try and get through this. We have some exciting news and announcements, and just a good time planned for everyone today. So, without further ado, I know that we are all thankful to Elevate Fiber for the opportunity to sponsor Montrose Matters. We would not be able to bring this program to you without the support of Elevate Fiber. So thank you very much, Elevate Fiber. And as I stated before, if you guys like the studio setup, it was with the help of Furniture Connection. So go out to Furniture Connection if you like the setup here. Okay, in studio we have Chris Ann Hinkle and Marla Berry from Classy Closet. Welcome, Chris Ann. Welcome, Marla. So, rumor has it that there is a little feline running around the store. Tell us about Cecil.
Okay, first of all, you said little.
He's
17 pounds of
17
little.
pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he came to us as a stray a couple of years ago, and we fed him a couple of times. And then the third time he came in, he was pretty beat up, and Marla was really upset. And so I said, okay, the cat's going to have to stay. And so I let him sleep off a couple of days in the back room on top of all the donation clothes. And then we took him to the vet and made sure he was fixed and got him all his shots. And he cured himself, basically. And he's been the prince of the palace ever since.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So we have a Classy Cecil in Classy Closet. Our photojournalist, Sydney, was out at Classy Closet the other day. And if you look in Friday's paper, Sydney, will you do a pull-in on this one? Cecil was having a good time in the store. So, Classy Closet.
Yes.
Just a few years with Cecil, but in all in Montrose, 35 years.
Wonderful years. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Chris Ann, how? Why?
I honestly believe that the gal who started it, Phyllis, can't remember her last name.
Simmons.
Okay, she opened it up, had a huge vision, and it used to have furniture and children's clothing and men's and women's. And then I think every owner since, and there's been 3 in between Phyllis and myself.
Okay.
And I've had it for almost the last 5 years. And I think every owner has brought their best to Classy Closet. Mm-hmm. And with each owner's vision, it changed a little bit. And by the time I got it, it was what it is pretty much now: men's and women's clothing, accessories, and jewelry, shoes, that kind of thing.
Great.
Yeah.
So in the last 5 years, any major changes to the store? Okay.
Yes. It used to be where you could bring almost anything in, and we'd try to sell it for you. But I decided that we started getting such an influx of new consigners and people signing up again that we decided that we needed to make some changes to fit everything in that square footage. And so we started putting only the best of the best. We have over 3,000 active consigners. And so because of that, we have to take what is the best of what we're getting in. And we are getting in name brands left and right, Coach, Dooney Burke, Kate Spade, all of these beautiful brands that you don't normally see here in Montrose.
Right.
And so to be able to offer it to a regular person like myself or you or anyone else.
There's nothing regular about me. I'm just going to tell you about that now.
True. The longer I get to know you.
Yeah.
And so I get a thrill out of being able to do that and do it affordably.
Right. You know, I have to tell you, you had me at 3,000. I'm sorry, 3,000 consigners?
Active.
Active as of
Actually?
yesterday.
Really?
3,100.
Active. And active means they have not just shopped, they have consigned in the last 2 years and have an actively working Thank you.
Yeah.
Account. Excuse me. Sorry. And so their account, and that means they're spending with it. They're taking payouts on it. They're using it, and so they keep consigning or they keep shopping or whatever, and so that keeps them active. And so to have that, you have to have some good customer service.
Just a little bit, right?
Yeah,
I mean, between Marla and Cecil, people keep coming back over the last 5 years, right?
We treat people the way we want to be treated when we walk into a business. Too many people in this town do not care that you walk into their business. So we try to laugh, make them feel comfortable. We have ladies that come in and say, "This is my therapy for the day."
Oh.
They come in and they go, "Thank you, you made us laugh for today."
Whether they bought or not.
Whether they bought or not, sometimes we feel like we offer coffee. Even if you need to just come in and sit down and have a cup of coffee, and we make everybody laugh. So if that's what we're giving to the community, that's what we're giving to the community.
That's wonderful.
But too many people don't take time to acknowledge someone that walks in the door. And even if we're busy, we'll say, "Just a moment, I'll be right with you." And then we try to make sure we go to that person and make them feel beautiful and wanted in the store.
That's really good.
And that's what you need to have in this town.
And too many resale stores don't even offer that when you walk in most of the time, or a dressing room or things like that. And that's why we've tried. My number one thing from day one was anyone walking through that store, whether you're a size 0 or a plus size woman, we have all the way up from, I think, 00 to 5X, and I want every single woman. We're all beautiful, no matter what size we are, and we have a body that works today, and so that's something to celebrate.
I love that. I love that. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about where these 3,100 consigners are coming from. Are they all Montrose? What sort of economic development is Classy Closet bringing to this great city of Montrose? See you in a minute.
Here in the heart of beautiful western Colorado, known for its unrivaled outdoor recreation, bountiful harvests, and unparalleled quality of life, changes are being made. Elevate Fiber is transforming the way we work, live, and play by creating exciting new opportunities for local families and businesses. Are you ready?
Okay, everybody, welcome back to Montrose Matters. We are here with Chris Ann Hinkle and Marla Berry from Classy Closet. And I will tell you, ladies, hold up your handkerchiefs. Please, your Kleenex. They have had us laughing so hard over break that poor Sydney couldn't even get the camera started again. And they had to wipe away the tears. But we were talking about the 3,100 consigners at Classy Closet, and my curiosity just started to pique. Are they all from Montrose?
No. Not all of them, however, I will say I have a very small percentage that is not from Montrose.
Oh.
It's very small. We do have, of course, Ridgeway, Telluride, Delta, Fruita, Norwood, Nucla. I mean, I could go on. But the majority of the amazing items that come in are my gals from Montrose. It really is.
Do you hear that, ladies? Her gals from Montrose. But I understand there's men's clothing there too.
Correct.
So how many men are coming through Classy Closet?
They're loyal. They're not as plentiful as the ladies. But my men who shop are definitely loyal. And my women who clean out their husbands' closets are definitely loyal. And so we do. We love our guys. They come in and we treat them the same way. And we want them to feel special too. And to know that we can help them also.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to warn my husband now that your closet may be a little cleaner this weekend than it was today.
We always need men's clothes.
Yeah.
Always. Vision of mine has been to grow the men's department, and I have grown it. I've tripled it since I took over, but I would love to make it bigger. It's a
It was
big
like
priority.
one rack. Now it's multiple racks.
Really?
And
Well, do you hear that, men in Montrose? Come on down to Classic Closet. You can get a cup of coffee. You can bring in some things that you've outgrown. I mean, we know you still have your 6-packs from, you know, those high school and college days. But bring your clothes on down to Classic Closet. You know, as we laugh and joke, one of the things that I would be remiss if I did not bring up is that this fantastic lady, business owner, philanthropist, and we're going to talk about those things too, is also one of the coveted women of distinction in Montrose from 2017. You're welcome. That was such a great story that you told in our special publication, and you know how and why you were one of these women of distinction. And I want to talk about your philanthropy, your love for, you know, some of these nonprofits here. Tell us how you got started with that.
You know, it didn't start right away with one in particular. I started helping the community first. And then I reached out, and I knew there had to be someone or an organization that could benefit from all of the clothes we donate every 30 days at the end of your consignment period.
Right.
And I reached out, and Helping Hands answered the call, and that was a God thing because he put Helping Hands in my life for a reason.
Oh.
They have, every year, they are able to help just at Christmas time, anywhere from 900 to 1,200 people, and that includes teenagers and their families. And so, Helping Hands to me, especially Becky Marker and her husband Ken, they are hardworking. I don't think they shut down ever, and they absolutely work very, very hard to keep the pantries full and to keep people who have been burned out in their homes, people that just have nothing, and they've come here for a job and they have to start over. And so we just reach out and do what we can, and we help every person we can, and that's the goal.
You know, that's one of the things, many things that I love about Chris Ann and Classic Closet. When we were attending the 2017 Women of Distinction, if you looked at that red carpet and these ladies that were coming up, there was a handful who said, Chris Ann, help me. I would not be able to put this together or attend this fancy event without the help of Chris Ann. So you go from that scale to helping people who have been displaced, who, you know, are needing a job and they need to be clothed for that job.
Exactly.
Love that.
Yeah, and that's my firm belief when I purchased the business was that when you own a local store, any kind of store, I don't care what it is, if you're not helping your community, you need to rethink your business strategy, because you need to help the community that's helping you, and that can never stop. And if I grow, they grow, and it's that simple.
That is well said, and you know that is our mantra here at the Montrose Daily Press: is we need to be a part of the community that we serve.
Absolutely.
And to be a part means being involved. So I'm so glad to hear that.
Yes.
All right. Well, when we return, somebody here is going to tell us about some strong coffee that they have, and why now when you go down the Classic Closet, there's a Keurig there. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Montrose Matters. I just could not stop laughing. I think they're doing it on purpose. But in studio today, we have Chris Ann Hinkle and Marla Berry from Classic Closet, and they have been cracking me up. So one of the many stories that they told me when I was asking about the environment at Classic Closet and why people come back, I heard a little story about some fireman's coffee. Marla.
Yes. Chris Ann was on vacation, and her lovely husband is a fireman, or a retired fireman, and he made me coffee. Well, needless to say, there is not enough cream in the world for me to drink this coffee. So we had to go out and get a coffee machine that makes single cups. We have multiple flavors, and we offer them to anyone that walks in the door. If you need a coffee break, come on in. We'll visit, make you laugh. You can have some coffee.
Put them to work.
Exactly, and you know, it won't be fireman's coffee.
Oh,
No.
I will say that if you went back and looked at your books from that day after she drank that fireman's coffee, it was probably the best sales day that you've ever had,
yeah.
right?
No, I'm this way all day long. Coffee doesn't do it.
So when I need a pick me up, I'm just gonna head down to Classic Closet and pick out some shoes, a new wardrobe. I don't know. You guys could be, you know, the folks who outfit me for the rest of the year on Montrose Matters. So, you know, it's been, 35 years that Classic Closets that has been in business. And in the last 5 years that you've been the owner, what are you the most passionate about? What do you get excited about?
Helping the community. People walk through the door every day, and everyone has a story. We all have a story. And I think it hit me the first 6 months we were in business, and Marla came back to the back room where I was working that day, and she had tears, and this woman doesn't usually cry. And someone had come in need of something, an article of clothing, a coat, I can't remember what it was, something, and scrubs. And she had actually been misplaced from her home, and I'm not sure what even the reason, doesn't matter, but she ended up purchasing a lot of scrubs for this woman to do her job out of her car, basically. And so for us, we had at that point decided that it was time we were going to set up a donation account. And we have several now set up, and people can actually come in and not consign and donate to that account, and all of the funds made from that account go to people who are just in need. If they need a coat, if they need clothing for job interviews, if a young gal needs a prom dress and shoes and a wrap for an evening to make high school special. We do what we can, and we will continue to do that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, on my best day, I would not have you ladies' sense of style, seriously. And I have seen, I've seen Chris Ann out in many different locations, and you just always seem put together, and we can tell that you love what you do.
Thank you.
On behalf of all of Montrose, we thank you so much for what you do to the community. We just want to say
thank you.
Happy anniversary, 35 years, and I cannot wait to see what the next 35 years brings for you.
Thank you.
And got a little surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
So I know one of the Hinkles, one of their favorite restaurants is Ted's Steakhouse, and I know Ted loves having them there. So compliment of Ted from Ted's Steakhouse is a gift certificate. Go have dinner.
That's
and
so awesome.
Happy anniversary.
Right on.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Montrose Matters. We will see you next week, and I'm going to continue laughing and having a good time with these ladies.
That'd be good.
Oh my goodness.